Maybe some of you watching have learned a language from playing video games. That was my goal here, is to kind of look at what kind of language is being used and how we can leverage that for language learning or even educational technology. Well, I'm here at AACL to talk about a corpus that I compiled called the Single Player Offline Game Corpus, and it's a corpus of video games. And it includes games that are open world, single-player role-playing games like Fallout 4, Skyrim, Divinity, Original Sin 2, and The Witcher 3. And so I've done a couple of analyses on how language is used in games. And so the way I approach it is from the register framework. So looking at what kind of registers exist in these games. So what kind of situations of language use, and how that motivates different linguistic features being used. So in the past, when we talk about language in video games, a lot of researchers have talked about how it's all kind of, they take this game as a whole approach, right? And just kind of get all the language from the game and talk about it. But I thought it was important to look at how language changes depending on what you're doing in the game. So there's 2 spoken registers and 5 written registers in the corpus. So I'm hoping that people use the corpus to look at how language is used in games and how that can be leveraged for second language learning, and looking at different game mechanics and the type of language that is motivated from those mechanics and how appropriate it is in different language learning situations.